Period I like to do this is my new way to say when we do something great. Do. Hi guys, I'm Fabio here and welcome to my YouTube channel. And this is the more of Be Authentic, as you will read here. Are you authentic? I hope that you say yes. And I wanted to start with a quote. Authenticity is not the best way, it's the only way. And today my topic is how to have self-esteem. As I said in the last talk, self-esteem is so important to be authentic. And I lack of self-esteem so much in my life. So I would like to talk with you and how you can act in a way that your self-esteem grow. In this period I like to do this is my new way to say when we do something great. Do. But let's go back to self-esteem. Many people lack that. When someone, most of the time, it depends from which context we arrive in our life. For example, I know that during my childhood and primary and secondary school, my esteem was really low because my parents they didn't appreciate a lot the way I was doing things. I was really good in school, but they never said, "Oh, Fabio, you're really good. Oh, Fabio, you're doing well." And as well, they tried to stop my creativity in all ways. So after that, my esteem was really low. As well, when I went to study in Rome, and there, as I said in the last time, I created a different personality that was always mine, but I would say I charged this personality with so many different things that that were the way I was coping. But at the same time, my esteem was low because I was doing so many bad things, and but I was thinking they were good. These kind of bad things I will tell you in the mental health month. I will call it May because it's a really important topic, and don't worry because I talk so many times about that I will tell you completely all my story. But right now, self-esteem is a huge problem because when you have low self-esteem, immediately you can be really anxious and you can suffer depression. So there are moments that if you have such a low self-esteem, you can have this kind of issues. So if you are like that, please contact a therapist, a coach, hypnotherapist, a media therapist. There are so many different ways, and probably I should talk about each one of them, how different they are. If you're curious, please write my comments and say, Fabio, can you talk about that? I will do it. So if you are low self-esteem, you have to be careful, okay? This is my advice. But if you have a low self-esteem because you are living a challenging period like right now, we still in pandemic. Here in London, I think in a few months we are the situation is getting better, but at the same time we have a trauma. So, and our self-esteem being all the time in house, many people had so many issues. I had issues too, so let's be clear. To have self-esteem, it's really important that you practice the thing that you like it. You understand what you like it and you practice that. You are, as I said, you accept yourself for who you are without judgment. This is really important, and it's something that most of the time when you are there's a lack of confidence, there is a lack of you don't want to do anything, you feel like what you can do it. Reach the people that are around you, they will help you, and don't be afraid to ask help. In that case, when it's not that low that we're talking about huge problems, but when you cannot cope with some situation, your self-esteem is really low, so do something, and something that you can do to reach the people, as I said, your friends. Don't be afraid to ask help, and be ready to this change. And now I know that you think Fabio is so difficult, but when you are in that status, you can change it if you want it, because it's all about our mind. Sometimes it depends on what the message we give our mind. There are always two stories about something that happened. Something really negative happened to me last week about a meeting, a really important meeting. And what I said, first of all, I use a lot of meditation. That is really good to get new energy, breathing, all these kind of things, and I accepted the situation, and I say, okay, I can see two scenarios, the bad one and the positive one. It's all about me. Okay, did something really bad because during the meeting everything collapsed, and it was a really important company. I couldn't get on the link that they sent me, so it was such a tragedy, and I had to do the presentation with something different. So that was really not me, because I'm really professional. I'm a professional person. I was doing a webinar, so that was the issue. But the message, I can say, oh Fabio, you are terrible. You have a little bad voice. Oh Fabio, this is an issue, technical issue. It can happen, and you will do better next time. That about the conversation we have with ourselves. Write on a piece of paper the conversation that you have with yourself. And let me know how does work this conversation with yourself. It's good, it's bad, the percentage. Right now my percentage is like 50-50. It's all, before it was a 90 bad, 10 good. But now I'm trying, because I am being a person who is in charge of many different things. I'm a mentor for some people. I'm a coach with my job. I work with the company. I cannot. I have a mission in the world, and that is the most important thing that inside of me, here in my heart. My heart. I hope that you enjoyed this talk about self-esteem. If you want, I will give you other devices. This is the month of Be Authentic, so I will give you a lot of devices, a lot of topics about the main topic, that is authenticity. And I hope that you liked my video, subscribe to my channel, and remember, be true to you. Bye bye, see you next week.